Okay folks, welcome back. We're going to start doing a larger project. This is going to be kind of a long series. We're going to try to do a lot of the stuff either out of a cone or out of a block, depending on what we're working on. We're going to be doing Noah's Ark, and this is the first one of these. Now you'll have to make two of these now. Okay, so we're going to do a couple animals here. We're going to do the giraffe first. I did a preliminary one and it was a little bit too short, so I'll make this one bigger. I did kind of a test run on these, and this is what I came up with. So let's go ahead and start with the very top. They have these little like horn-like things at the top. So what we want to do is first bring this down. Alright, let me get a measurement on this piece. I think I have something here that I can measure with. I thought I did anyway. Yes, I do. This piece is going to be just about 6 1/4 inches long by 1.5 inches by 1.5 inches on the bottom, and of just about 1 inch at the top. Alright, so it's 1.5 by 1.5 block. You cut down the cone to 1 inch to the top, and that's about it. Okay, so we're going to take this off first. Alright, and those are going to be where the horn, those little knobby portions are, like horn-like things on the top of their head. And the ears are going to come down just a little bit lower, alright? And then the face. So we're going to just kind of shape it up right now. It's going to take a little longer because this block is going to be a little bit bigger than what we're used to. And we're going to bring this back. I'll try to do as much as I can on line here, and I'll show you as much detail as I possibly can. Thanks for doing my survey on my blog. Gives me a good indication for what things I should be doing. It seems like you folks enjoy the cone projects probably the most, so that's what we're going to go with. Alright, now we're going to bring this down just a little bit as well. Just a little bit. Alright. Now, it should look somewhat like this. Alright. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to trim down where the ears are going to come out, and they're going to go up a little bit. So let's just bring that down. Give us an idea. Just shaping things up a little bit. I'm using one of my Rough Riders again. That's a little too high. Let's go down a little bit further. Okay. See if that's the same depth there. And this is how I measure a lot of times. It's not. We gotta go a little further down. Alright. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to try to figure out where the bottom of the face is. So the face is going to come down roughly just about almost 2 inches down from the top of the head. Alright. That's where we're going to put the end of his nose there. There's going to be a lot of cutting on this, so just kind of take your time. I am going to do some of this offline because there's not the possibility of doing this all. I'm just going to start scooping out the sides here a little bit, narrowing down the body or the neck area. Alright. This is where a heavier The knife comes in real handy, you know. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to bring down this ear on this side. Okay, just bring that up. Same over here. We're going to just bring this down a little bit. Alright. Now we've got to get a good side view, and those ears have to come back quite a ways here from the face. But what we also need to do is we need to chop more out right at the top here. So let's keep going here until we get almost to the front there. Here's how I'm cutting it with holding it my knife and using my thumb as a pivot. Alright. Again, we're going to bring this back. Alright. Now, next thing we're going to do is we're going to kind of figure out where the top part of his head is going to be. So, let's just bring this down. Just like so. Alright. Bring this down a little bit more. Everything's going to be trimmed down quite a bit. We needed that room to put this little horn thing in there. Alright. Let me see how we're going to do this. This definitely has to come in further, so. Alright. Take a look at this. This is kind of a preliminary look at the face here, and this is going to come down a little bit more. Work things out eventually here. This is right behind the ear here. Trimming that down, see? You gotta be careful how that grain is running. That's the tricky part. And this will come down a little bit. And we're gonna have this come down this way into a loop a little bit. Alright. That's kind of how we want that to be. Same thing here. This is going to come up a little ways, and this is going to come down. It's going to be kind of thin up here. Alright. That's okay. Kind of what we want. Alright, we'll be back.